memory, my mum has always been this invincible superhero. You know the type, always bustling around, taking care of every little thing in the house, a whirlwind of energy. I guess I just took it for granted, thinking she'd be that strong forever. But one morning, something small, something simple, completely shattered that illusion. I was watching her get ready and I saw her hands. They were trembling just slightly as she tried to button her shirt. It was a struggle I'd never noticed before. And in that tiny moment, everything changed. That tremor was like a switch flipping in my mind. Suddenly, I started seeing all the other signs I had been blind to. I noticed how her pace had slowed. She doesn't rush around the house anymore. Her steps are more careful, more deliberate. I remembered how she used to wait up for me, no matter how late I came home, always with a warm light on. Now she texts me goodnight and is often asleep by the time I get back. And her memory, the one that was once a steel trap for every important date and every little detail of my childhood, it started to fray at the edges. She asks the same questions sometimes, or forgets things she just told me. It was all there, right in front of me, and I had just been too busy to see it. The real heart-stopping moment, though, came a few weeks later. I was home for a visit, and I overheard her talking to a neighbor over the fence. Her voice was quiet, almost a whisper, and filled with a vulnerability I'd never heard before. She said, "I don't know if the kids still need me anymore." Hearing those words felt like a physical blow. My mom, my rock, the person I always ran to, was feeling unneeded. My heart just tightened, and I couldn't breathe for a second. It was a devastating realization that her world, which once revolved entirely around us, was now filled with this quiet uncertainty. That was the day. That was the day I finally truly understood that my mother has grown old, and with that understanding came another, even more important one. What she needs now isn't the money I send or the fancy gifts I buy for her birthday. What she truly craves is so much simpler. It's a phone call just to chat, a long hug when I walk through the door, the simple joy of sharing a warm dinner with her children around the table. It's about being present. Mom, I promise, I'll come home more often. For anyone watching this, if you're lucky enough to still have your parents, give them a call. Don't wait. Thanks for listening.